Boom, baby, we are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 625. Analyzing women with broken inner game. Today, it's going to get dark, but this is going to help you to understand how the symptoms of broken inner game will permeate into your life and ruin you like it has ruined these women. And this is also going to help you identify women that are bad for you, that will cause you trouble down the line, and so much more. But don't you forget, March 30th, we're going live with Inner Game Healing. Don't forget, let's take a quick look at what we got coming up here.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from the Masculine Empowerment Network, and I'm here today with another special message for you. As you know, I've just returned from my North American tour, which started in Miami, went to Orlando, Dallas, Santa Barbara, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, and ending in Toronto, Canada. A lot of you know I had the pleasure to meet you and get a chance to talk to you and see exactly what's going on with you in your life and how can I help you more. And I learned a lot. I met so many men and so many different walks of life, and I heard about your struggles. Struggles that didn't really come from the outside, but they came from the inside. Anxiety, depression, loneliness, addiction, feeling not good enough, hopelessness, all things that are detrimental to a man who wants to live an above average life. As you know, last year we launched the Inner Game Healing Summit. And after going on this tour and hearing your cries for help, I have realized that once again, it's time to bring it back. But we're doing it bigger, we're doing it better, and we're doing it for you. This year, we are bringing back the Inner Game Healing Summit, but we are giving you 4 times the value at a fraction of the cost. Starting on March 30th, we are re-enrolling members for the entire year. Because this year, what we're going to do is in quarter 1, we will have 5 interactive webinar training sessions with our psychological experts, as well as quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. And when you sign up for quarter 1, you get access to all of the quarters for the rest of the year. In addition to that, you do get access to my Inner Game Healing video course, which is a self-help guide for you to maximize the principles I have used to heal my inner game to help me become the successful man that I am today. In addition to that, you'll also get access to the 1-year Telegram chat. And the Telegram chat from last year, let me tell you something. I couldn't believe what I saw, but this Telegram chat was self-sustaining, with members helping each other, lifting each other up, and I was witnessing people being cured left and right. One of our members was actually able to land a 6-figure salaried position with none other than Jordan Belfort himself after attending the Inner Game Healing Summit and clearing out his inner game issues, healing his traumas, and taking the next step in his life towards greatness. We welcome you to join us. If you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling depression, if you're feeling isolated and alone, if you're feeling despair, hopelessness, feelings of not being good enough, let us help you. We have helped hundreds of men last year, and we're going to help thousands and thousands and thousands more. Join us. Go to innergamehealing.com, get on the waiting list, and get ready, because we are going to be putting together something like never before. You do not have to be a slave to your inner demons. We will conquer them. We will do this together, and we will do it in the year 2023. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the inside.
That's right. Listen, we're cooking up. We're ready to roll. March 30th. If you're not on the waiting list right now, I'm just going to I don't even know what to say. I really don't know. Go to innergamehealing.com, put your best email address in right here. Click here, get on the waiting list. There's 603 people on the waiting list right now. That's incredible, quite frankly. It's the largest waiting list we've ever had in the history of any course or anything in the whole history of this channel. And I know exactly why. But before I go into that, let me just show you exactly. So I'm going to explain to you guys, what do you get when you sign up? Okay. So you get this. Okay. When you get the Inner Game Healing Summit, you get 20 webinars covering various techniques of healing your inner game. You get access to a year-long Telegram chat, which is a brotherhood of accountability where we can all come together, talk about what's going on, and work on strategies and have support groups and really just get out of our own way. If you feel stuck, if you feel like you lack confidence, if you lack, bravado, or you just don't feel good about yourself. Like a lot of guys, a lot of women and men really, but this is only men that we're focusing on here, biological males. And a lot of people just don't feel good about themselves for no reason. There really is no reason for you to not feel good about yourself. So this Telegram chat is just a massive support group. It's fantastic. It's seriously, I love doing this. You get access to psychological experts in this course. It's going to be me, Paul from Apex Mindset, Ryan from Inner Masculine, Justin from justinmark.com, and Wraith, and a couple of other people we're going to be bringing into this thing. And we're tackling this head on. And then you also get a video course immediately upon signing up for understanding the principles we'll be talking about and maintaining mental health habits. Okay. How it's structured is this. Very simple. So quarter one starts on, the enrollment starts on Thursday. The show will start at 9 a.m. on Thursday. Will not be 9 p.m. We'll start at 9 a.m. on Thursday to get things rolling. And then on Friday, this Friday, we're doing 2 free consultation Fridays. So we're going to do one in the morning and do one at night with the special guest, Mama MLD, in the house. She's going to be manning the phone lines with me. We're probably going to be putting a total of 6 hours in that day, in the morning and the night, so we get to everybody's question. Okay. It's going to be a very special event. And then once the enrollment closes, you can't get in. You cannot get in. There are no exceptions. Enrollment will close, okay, on, mark your calendars here, okay? Enrollment closes Monday at midnight. But the thing is this, once you sign up, first of all, this is insultingly cheap. It is only $297. Secondly, once you get into quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4 completely for free. Completely for free. Okay? Is the deal of a lifetime. You might be asking, what's a webinar? Well, we have a list here. I'll show you. These are the lists of the webinars. So the Inner Game Healing Summit, starting on April 10th, I will be leading the charge with the mental framework for success. So I'll send you guys a Zoom link. You will come into the Zoom. You will listen to the presentation. And then after the presentation is done, we will open the panel to you guys for questions and answers. Every question will be answered. There's no stone left unturned. Every single question will be answered. Some of these webinars, last year, some of these webinars went 6 and 7 hours long. Okay, because we really handle every single problem that you guys bring to the table for us. Okay. The next day, which is a Tuesday, April 11th, identifying your inner game problem with Paul from Apex Mindset. Wednesday, April 12th, how to heal your core trauma at home. This is Ryan Intermasculine. So you see how we're pacing you in. So first, we talk about having the right mental framework for success, right behaviors, right habits, right diet, right media diet, everything. And then we're going to talk about identifying your problem. And then Ryan is going to talk to you about how he healed his core trauma at home. And we're going to give you a system how to do that as well. It's a self-analysis guide. It's really good. It's called Dive to the 5. You're not going to want to miss out on that. And then from there, we're going to talk about mastering inner game for abundance in dating and business. So once you get your internal world sorted out, we're going to show you how an abundance in dating and abundance in finances, money, and all those things right there. And then last one, understanding frame and self-talk. That's going to be by Wraith. Okay. So you get all of that and more. And that's just quarter one. You get 5 more in quarter 2, 5 more in quarter 3, 5 more in quarter 4. Okay. So don't waste time. Do not waste time. Seriously, if you're not on the waiting list and you're procrastinating, you will be left behind. This is not a joke. Midnight, Monday night at midnight, boom, game over. I am not letting anybody in because I don't have time to deal with people who are wishy-washy about betting on themselves. But if you're a person out there, you're tired of being ignored by women, you're tired of being frustrated in your dating life, you're tired of being taken advantage of, you're tired of being poor, you're tired of just not being able to get ahead, you're tired of everything going wrong, taking a look at your inner game is the answer. So go right now to innergamehealing.com, put your best email address on here, and click here to get on the waiting list, and you are locked and loaded. Okay. So shout out to everybody here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Wonderful time to be alive. So today's episode, right? Ooh, oh boy. Yeah, shout out to you. You know, it's funny too. A lot of people are really excited about March 30th. Actually, I'm getting DMs on both my Instagram accounts, and they're just like, hey, can I pay in advance? Can I lock my spot? I'm so excited. This happened, that happened. I'm getting a lot of consultations. You guys see with the people calling in the free consultations, it is going to be something big. And if you're not a part of this, you're going to be left behind. This is really going to be life-changing stuff. That's why I'm leaving. That's why I'm leading with this year. Okay. So city 2B 2T. Is Sneeko still in Japan? Yes, we are actually working out the details right now, and I'm going to go down and take him to Okinawa maybe next week. We're working on the details right now. I got a lot going on here. Okay. When are you going back on Fresh and Fit? Not for a while. I got to handle stuff here. I got to handle stuff in Tokyo. Yeah. Is it 5-day summit of webinars that mostly group chat discussion the rest of the time? Yes. And then it's a quarterly checkup. So quarter 1, you participate, you have the chat, and then also we're going to have special services and bonuses that are available only to members from within Inner Game Healing Summit. So there's more levels that you're going to be including: private retreats, private sessions, so much more. I can't talk about it here. It's top secret, but trust me, you guys that get in, and if you're suffering, if you're having a tough time, believe me, we know what we're doing. Okay. We got a lot going on. Robert Hughes says, John UG, but you got to get your cardio up. Yeah, I think you talk about the Sneeko video. Okay, guys, look, let's just be real honest here for a moment. Okay. Sneeko's editors edited that fight to make it look a certain way. Let's put it that way. And at that time, I had not been in the ring when we did that session. I had not been in the ring. Keep in mind, I was chain smoking blunts, like on that YouTube tour, going mega viral because we're about to hit 200,000 subs on the channel. Big ups to me, MLD. I'll give myself a celebration. And yeah, I was smoking. I was smoking, having a good time. Everybody's taking me out. I was off for like a month straight, no training. Any kind, like gym. I did like a couple gym here and there, but yeah. And then in the video, right? So I'm also like a little sick, and that was like the peak at the time. I was 6'6". I was like coughing and stuff. I'm really congested right now. But it's just funny just to watch the critics. It's hilarious. It's just funny to watch critics say what they say because everybody talks, but few people actually step up and get in the ring. But yeah, like they missed the part that I was doing heavy power shots. I was working the mitts hard. I was working the bag hard. And then, to top it off, I was sick, right? And then that one small segment at the end when I was like, ugh, I was feeling terrible because, we went hard for 2 rounds. And yeah, you guys saw the highlights on my channel. It's all good. It's all good. I love Sneeko. I love that kid so much. He's a great kid. So yeah, so it's all good. What we're gonna do, we're gonna talk a little bit about, things we have here in today's world. Can we get the raw footage? Nah, let's just, I'm not gonna. I have no W. Ryan Dawson. Well, he's pretty based, bro. Um, you know, there's there's a lot of there's a lot we're gonna be covering today on today's episode. Yeah. It's funny too. I'm really not that good at boxing only. I've always been training kickboxing. So when I just use my hands only, it's kind of weird because I use a lot of inside leg kicks to like trick people and trip them up. And then the reality is I'm a wrestler, and like all these people run their mouths. I know if we had like an MMA round, child's play. It's like it would literally be like taking candy from a baby. It's hilarious how many people have no idea how to grapple or anything. How many people are weak, Apparently, somebody sent me a bunch of screenshots this morning. Apparently, Mac the Day Gamer is still up at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning in Japan, like watching videos about me and tweeting about me. Talk about women with broken inner game. Jesus Christ. Mac the Day Gamer is one woman with fucking tons of broken game. Haram! But it's so funny, right? Because he's been running his mouth, right? But I like a couple, I think it was last Sunday, the 2 Sundays ago, I was like, Mac, you don't want any of this smoke. What are you talking about? Why are you pretending you're a fighter? Why are he's such a disgrace to his people because he's an Irish guy that can't fight. He can't fight. He posts me, he says this guy would gas after eating a treble cheeseburger. He spelled triple TREBEL or something. I don't know. I can't even keep up with people like him. He's just such a loser. Because I gave him 3 opportunities. I said, where are you? I said, where are you right now? I said, send me the location. I'll come right now. And we'll sort this out. I will stop everything and come right now. And I just kept on telling him. And he's like, you're on steroids. You're this. You're that. And just talking. And it's so funny. The girl that I'm with, like, she always would like see him with me, and she would always tell me when she leaves, she's like, that guy's really jealous of you. She's like, you can't see it. When I have friends, at the time he's my friend, I don't like to see the negative side in people when they're my friends. But now it's like, clearly this dude's obsessed. He's like fucking Regina George, man. He is like giga obsessed with me. But that's just another example of somebody with a broken game who's jealous of me because he can't do, what I'm doing, because if he could, he would be doing it. So instead, he's like watching me at home in the middle of the night and like tweeting about me and writing about me. And it's just like, oh man, it's just so funny. It's just really super funny. So no, I really don't mind. Because at the end of the day, like, he just doesn't want any of this. He's like, I want to fight. I'm like, okay, where? He doesn't. He has no place to set it up. He's like, you have to get off testosterone or something, or you have to get off steroids. He's saying I'm on steroids. I'm not on steroids. And he's like, you got to get off steroids. You got to do this. You got to do this. And he's just talk. It's hilarious. It's like truly, like, especially guys who know how to fight. It's like guys in my community that roll with me that actually really, really know how to fight. And they're like, bro, even people like, dude, I know how to fight. And I see this guy hitting jabs. Like, he thinks he's going to beat somebody by just training on a heavy bag. And I understand why he has to train on a heavy bag, because nobody likes him. He burns bridges with everybody in Tokyo. The local pickup artist people here that like are big in the Japan scene, nobody likes him. He got put into their chat group. He got clowned. They all made fun of him, and then he rage quit. He used to be my little fucking bitch boy. He was my little, he was my commercial. He was my little good little, he was my good little indentured servant, like the Irish were back in the day. And yeah, it's hilarious. Just everybody's talk. I mean, I could show you guys the DMs. I'm like, where are you? I was like, right now, I will come right now and we can settle this. But that's what these retards do. He gets one of these right here.
Retard alert.
So it's just funny. I'm not even trying to like do this, but people love the drama too. I'm like waking up and like people are sending me screenshots, screen captures. Did you see this? Did you see this? I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. I'm successful. I'm happy. I'm rich. Women are after me. My brand is blowing up. All my clients are happy. My mom's here. My family's doing well. I'm in a great place. Why am I going to need to take time? And I've already given him the opportunity. I'm like, okay, let's fight. Let's do it. He doesn't want to. He's just talking. So it's just like, okay. All right. So you're just like these liberals that just run their mouths. He's like, oh, just wait. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, guy. Okay. Meanwhile, I mean, I'm at the kickboxing gym. Come on down to the kickboxing gym. This child is just hilarious, bro. Yeah, exactly. Anthony, shout out to that. L keyboard warrior. And bro, exactly. Yeah, bro, seriously. See, here's an actual fighter, Ahmad, right? And he knows what's up. He knows that he knows, like, if your fighter knows, man to man, if you want to fight, you fight. There's no talking. You take off the watch, you take off the shirt, you take off your bracelets, you take off the necklace. It's scrap. It's simple. It's simple, but he doesn't want it. He's just a little baby. He's just a little fucking little crybaby. It's hilarious. Yeah, he's like this right here. It says, yeah, he's in love with you, right? So funny, bro. Anyways, but let's talk about this today. So, that's funny. Mac the day drinker don't want no smoke. Oh my god. It's so funny. The Japanese word for like gross and creep is kimoi. And like, every time I brought him around girls, he would always like try to like creep on girls I've always slept with. Like every time. And they would be like, oh my God, he's so kimoi. Like he's so kimoi. And his retention rate, he can never keep girls around because they all know he's a loser. He's going nowhere. He's spurging out hard on the internet. He's broke, he's just a broke English teacher in his early 30s and he's mad. So he's punching a punching bag and think he's going to jab somebody's face into whatever. It's just comedy. It's comedy. There's a cage. We can go to the cage. We can lock the cage. We can do it in MMA rounds. We can do everything, but he's just going to, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Only this on this date and this caveat. You need, and he's saying something like you need to sign legal paperwork or something. He's just talking, but he doesn't want any smoke. Okay. And if he really does, just give me the call. I'll go to your front door. I'll go to your front door with the camera and we'll handle it. I know where you live. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ernest says, I don't know what you're talking about. They sound terrible. I'm here for the expert content, Mr. Melody. Yeah. Thank you so much. You keep me on. Thanks for keeping me on point. All right. So today we're going to talk about analyzing women with broken inner game. The first woman we analyzed with broken inner game was Mac the Day Gamer. So big L for him. Just hold on to that one there, Mac. Sorry. You're so angry because you're just a broke weirdo. Yeah. So, is she the new Miss Melody? No, she's not. She is not. She's a placeholder. I got a couple beauties after me right now. I think, I'm just gonna I've been in relationships for like 6 years straight. I'm just taking some me time. Like all my mentors and everybody said it's just me time. And that's why I did the inner game healing. 2023 is going to be the year of you and me, the year of healing, the year of leveling up everything, the business, money, muscles, game frame, taking it to the next level. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. Personal training session yesterday. Personal training session today. Like, dude, I'm on this upward trajectory, baby, and I'm taking you with me. You and me, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to the top, chat. Going to the chat right now to see who's there. Shout out to Elaine Fernandez who says, "Cash me outside." How about that? Yes, sir. So, what we got here? We're gonna break down. I have a couple clips to show you today. The first clip that I'm going to show you is a recent viral clip of a very popular Hollywood celebrity and quite frankly, like an average looking girl. This is a clip of recently a guy named Tyrese put out an Instagram live, and I'm just going to play the clip and then we're going to do a quick little breakdown here. Okay. And this is not a reaction. This is a breakdown. I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening here. This is on the No Jumper Media. Okay. As you can see, this is Tyrese. So Tyrese is he's the dude, black dude here in the bottom. He was in Fast and the Furious. Super fucking good looking Chad, multimillionaire celebrity, whatever. And it just blows my mind. So this is a testimony of two types here, guys. Okay. First is this is Tyrese. Okay. And he's dropping the ball because he has no frame. No frame at all. Let's play the clip and then I'll break it down for you guys here in a moment. Is this big? Is this big enough? Is that big enough for you guys? Let's see. If you want me to make it bigger, just put a 1 in the chat. If you like it with me big and this small, put a 2 in the chat. Me big, this small, 2. This big, me small, 1. Go.
How did we meet? I slid in the DMs.
Yeah.
We linked up.
He wasn't my type at all. My type was actually Paul Walker, rest in peace. But he wasn't my type at all. And my type is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in
touch me.
Paul and every Fast and Furious.
Don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like, he's kind of old. I just like his smile. It's pretty cool.
This one
his
really
personality,
bad.
His personality
This just went really bad, really fast.
His personality was okay, but
I'm getting off live.
He didn't understand the Instagram model thing, so he would always talk down.
So
on
you
Instagram
wanted the homie,
models.
you didn't want me.
I never said I wanted the homie. I just said he was cuter.
You said I'm old.
Mm-hmm. You know all this already. I wasn't your type either, so relax. And so now we're here. It's like an actual somewhat of a love story, which is crazy because I didn't know that No.
I'm done.
No,
don't touch me.
Don't put on this.
So pretty cringe. Now let's just break this down in its entirety. So you could already tell by his demeanor that this is what happened when you deal with a woman who has broken in her game and does not get into your frame. You see, it starts to chip away at your confidence. It starts to chip away at your core as a man. And the reality is because in your subconscious mind, you're not getting rid of a woman that doesn't deserve you. Okay? This woman clearly is a crazy delusional bitch. First of all, her arms look like a pair of Vienna sausages. Okay? She is not that skinny. She has a massive forehead. She's got weird teeth with this snaggletooth thing going on. And she's there with this Hollywood celebrity and acting like a low life piece of trash. Okay? There is no, and this girl, like, okay. This girl, look at her real quick, please. This girl is not that's not that cute. She's really not that cute. Okay. But you can see Tyrese here. he doesn't have right here frame. And also, he doesn't have that much game, because a man with frame and game would not tolerate this. I wouldn't tolerate this, and I'm not even a celebrity like this guy. Okay. So let's go back and watch it again. So this fucking chubby McChubbersons, you know, who's like 2 sandwiches away from being obese, is in a live stream with him. He's doing his thing. And you could tell, again, this is what happens when you don't keep your women in check, or you keep women around who don't get into your frame. A good woman will understand that her man is the celebrity and she needs to hide in the back and support him. But this is a woman who is empty inside and is chasing after stars because she has this void in her that she's trying to fill with a lot of attention. She wants to be the center of attention. But the thing is this, she's never going to be a Hollywood star. This chick, this is like the highlight of her career in fame. This is it right here. It's only down here from here. Other celebrities who have backbones and stuff, I'm going to see too. This girl's a dirtbag, and I don't want to fuck with this girl at all. Okay, she just did herself a bunch of bad publicity, but she's too dumb and too delusional and lacks total self-awareness to even recognize this. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? At best,
shut up and take my money.
does that make sense to you guys so far? Okay, technological chaos leading the way with today's first super chat, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. At least Will Smith and Tyrese got something in common. Paul Walker and Tupac dabbing each other in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. Yeah, we got a simp in the chat. Static Feedback is simping really hard. He says, she's got fat tits, though. They look nice. You see, this guy would simp for her as well. He would tolerate this stuff as well. You see, you guys snitch on yourself in the chat and you don't even realize it. For me, I'm a guy with dignity and self-respect. No amount of titties, no amount of ass, no amount of pussy is going to make me tolerate a disrespectful, shitty woman. I don't care. You do not have the only titties in the world. These girls are giving their pussy away faster than you can fucking complete a sentence. I can get out there and I can replace you, and I will replace you. And you guys out there, if you're focusing on the core 4, money, muscles, game, frame, you too can replace these fucking girls, because these girls are not special. They're not. They're all the same. Rare, like there are a few rare girls that are special, but the majority of these girls, they're not special, and they never will be. This is the highlight of their life. Okay. So let's go back and watch it one more time.
How did we meet?
Mm-hmm.
I slid in the DMs.
Yeah.
We linked up.
He wasn't my type at all.
He wasn't my type at all. It immediately leading with the disrespect. You know, if you have a woman in your life and you're a public figure and you're in a public forum like this on like an Instagram live, and the first thing you say is like, oh yeah, well, he wasn't my type, as in a diss, and then she adds insult to injury right here.
My type was actually Paul Walker, rest in peace.
My type was Paul Walker, rest in peace, right? And she says that as she has this gigantic, dude, this is not even a forehead. This is like a 19 head. Look at this, dude. Can you guys see this? I just don't understand how these chicks can be so arrogant and so ugly at the same time. Look at all. She needs to go to fucking Turkey like I did and get a hair transplant. Your hairline should be right here. Why is it starting 25% back on your fucking middle of your head? How are you this bald? She kind of looks like a black Richard Cooper with dreads, like from here. You know what I mean? She is bald. And she's with a celebrity and she's so irreverent. But guess what? As my great friend King Dre taught me, he said, you can put lipstick on a pig, but at the end of the day, it's still a pig. And you could put a celebrity with a pig woman, but at the end of the day, her pig woman nature is going to fucking come out. And she's going to get shit and mud and her pigginess everywhere. This is an abomination. She was not raised well. She has that entitlement, that modern woman entitlement. And honestly, she is, bro, 6 maximum. I just can't even. Like, oof. So let's continue.
But he wasn't my type at all. And my type
And then he's saying, don't touch me.
is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in.
He says, don't touch me. She's violating him. No clear understanding of boundaries. But the only reason she's doing this is because she's been doing this for a while. And you can see it's beating him down. It's dejecting the poor man.
Call and every Fast and Furious.
Don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like,
Don't
he's kind of old.
Now she's saying, oh, he's kind of old. What are your opportunities? Like, please tell me, what are your other options? What are the celebrities that are lining up to bang you? Other than the fucking dude who works at Safeway? Please. Like, what great things do you bring to the table? Your gigantic forehead? Maybe they can, like, do some advertisement on there. That's something you could bring to the table. It's just hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Kyle 2020 says, act like she's doing him a favor. Yeah. Hilarious. Oh, yeah. Right here. Dax Hill has it perfectly. He says, this is the type of woman you run from. Why lead with a comment like that? It has no lens for positive interpretation, pure cruelty, and then keep saying it. Pure cruel person. Yeah, exactly.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, he's got a super chat. Oh, look at this. Can we get a streetwalker for this one? We already know. I mean, you guys knew it was coming, but this girl is a certified streetwalker confirmed, bro. Back to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
Get a blanket because the streets are cold. You're going back out there. But you see what I'm saying? And guys, this is what I'm talking about. This problem. And thanks for the donation, guys. If you want to send a super chat, come on down. Send one. I'll help you out. Milagros in the house. My favorite girl. Love you. She says, pig woman nature. So real. I mean, it was funny because I was talking to some girl today who was in my DMs, and she is Vietnamese American. And I was just like, yeah, these American women are pigs. And she's like, yeah, I know. We need to make fat shaming except good again. And I was just like, no, I'm not talking about pig like fat. I'm talking about pigs in their demeanor. Like, American women are so casually just the majority of American women are such casual, disrespectful pigs with no manners, no decency, no feminine grace. And they wonder why men are just like, ew, no, I don't want to deal with you. Like all types of quality men. And just, it's gross. It's so gross, right? And so, here we have this once again, just a guy who, at the end of the day, it's his fault for not friggin', for not tolerating, for tolerating this, you know what I mean? Not getting rid of her, but I'll continue. Take a look.
I just like his smile. It's pretty cool.
And now she's talking about Paul Walker. I like his smile.
This one
His
really
personality.
bad.
His personality.
This just went really bad.
Now she's talking about his personality. She's talking about another man, how she likes him. Just super disrespectful.
Really fast.
His personality was okay, but
I'm getting off live.
He didn't understand that.
And now he's saying, I'm getting off live. And she's putting her hand over his mouth to top it off. Like, look at the arrogance here.
Take my money.
Look at the fucking arrogance here. It's terrible. Shout out to Doctor. The doctor's in the house. $13.99 super chat. What up, MLD? Hair is looking fire, my dude. Love you, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much, my brother. Yeah. And Kaja's exactly. He says the disrespect started a long time ago. Exactly. They don't lead with disrespect. Okay. It builds up to this level. And she, like, if I was on a live, okay, my girl knows never to step fucking, any girl I'm dating knows never to step foot past this line that I have right here. There's a line right here next to my desk. She knows, don't you do it. Your hand can come into the screen, but that's it. Because this is my show. This is my business. I'm the one running the store. I'm the one running the shop. I'm the one running the show. I'm the one running the stream. I'm the one running the websites. It's me. I'm the one who does all the work. You, in this situation, her, You're just riding the gravy train right now. You're riding the gravy train of all my hard work because of my grace, because I'm a benevolent leader. So you better act accordingly. And for these trashy girls who don't get their acts together, right? They never will, guys. This girl's not going to, listen, guys, this girl is not going to go home and think about what she's did. She's going to go home and be like, well, Tyrese, he has a small dick and he is this and he is that. And he just couldn't handle a strong black woman like me. Blah, 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 blah. And then she's going to go back to Waffle House and work the fry basket. Okay. Because it's fucking terrible, terrible, low trash behavior that nobody should tolerate, guys. So if you guys at home think that you guys are going to be able to overcome this on your own without any training, without any studying, money, muscles, game frame, getting your inner game correct, and this Hollywood celebrity can't get it right, you're out of your mind. But at the same time, if you take a moment to study inner game, study what's going on with women, study what's going on with yourself, then you are literally better than a Hollywood celebrity because the majority of them are simps anyways. Come on. You know? What do you think it will take to fix American women? Mandatory calorie restrictions on the population and deleting all social media and legalizing prostitution. Those three things are a good start. Oh, and then getting rid of alimony and child support. Your body, your choice, your baby, your choice. You go deal with it. You want to leave me? Go. Take the baby. Figure it out on your own. Start an OnlyFans. Women have it on easy mode in America, and that's why they're all fucking just terrible individuals. When you coddle people and give them the easy path in life, they don't grow up to be great people. How many of you guys know the son or daughter of a rich kid that's just like a total fucking asshole, like a total dipshit, motherfucking loser, shit human being? You know why? Because everything's provided for them, and they don't have to develop the character to be the person to actually earn these things when it's given to them. And they're not incentivized to be a decent human being. Okay? Masculine mindset, he says, she knows what she's doing. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's get back to this. Here we go. So she's putting her hands over his mouth now. Very bad, very bad, very bad.
Instagram model thing, so he would always talk down.
So you wanted the homie.
Yeah. So he would always talk down to her Instagram model because Instagram models are not real models. Sorry. If you're an Instagram model, you think you're a model. Sorry, you're not. Real models have contracts. Real models have their eyebrows under contracts. I have met real models. I've slept with real models. Real models don't look like you. Real models don't have gigantic foreheads. And they're not as fat as you either. Sorry.
You didn't want me.
I never said I wanted the homie. I just said he was cuter.
You said I'm old.
Mm-hmm. You know all this already. I wasn't.
You know all this already. This is like the signs of a narcissist right here. This is low-key abuse as well. You know all this already about yourself. You know all your negative points. Why are you, she's trying to say, why are you trying to make it like I'm crazy? Why are you trying to make it like I'm crazy, right? He's 44 years old. She's calling him old. Yeah, you still get on your knees and suck his dick, don't you? You're the one with old dick in your mouth. And that's the thing. No self-awareness, very disrespectful, complete total clown. And look what it does to the guy. It dejects you. So when you're with a woman who has broken inner game, guys, the only solution is to leave her. There are no ands or ifs about it. You have to leave. They don't get better. They get worse. There's no hope. Stop trying to change these hoes. Stop trying to change these broken women. Fix yourself and go find another woman. You need to have an abundance mindset. Okay, the better you become, the quality of women you're going to attract is better. If you're always attracting crappy women, ugly women, fat women, guess what? You got to look in the mirror because that's on you. Okay, that's on you. So we got a super chat coming in.
Take my money.
Ryan, the Eating Warrior, thank you so much. He says, this usually starts off as joking, insults in both private and public, except neither, gents. We see what it evolves into exactly. Exactly, bro. Okay, here we go.
Wasn't your type either, so relax. And yeah, so now we're here. It's like an actual somewhat of a love story, which is crazy because
it's an actual somewhat of a love story. It's a nightmare being with you. Are you kidding me? If I had to wake up to this face every day, I'd call the police. What the fuck is this creature doing in my house?
Take my money.
You know? Dax Hill, $10 super chat. Only a black heart can do this. Gains nothing from degrading him. They know it's hurtful and don't care. Pure evil. This is why I used to bully these types in high school. Someone has to check them hard. Exactly. This is a predatory type. This is, very good perspective. And he doesn't mean black heart as in like African American, because he's African Americans. For you fucking race baiters out there, he's talking about black heart as in like evil. Okay. But yeah, she's just this kind of woman here is a liability, and pure cancer. I would love to see her Instagram. I don't know. I'll check the comments here in a
I
second.
didn't know that
Yeah.
No.
I'm done.
No.
No, don't touch me.
Don't put on this.
Yeah. Don't put off this camera. No. Don't stop the clout. Anything but stopping the clout. No. It's just disgusting. Just go back to the streets. You want to act like a prostitute? Go be a prostitute, because that's what you are. It's gross, dude. Let me just see real quick. Does this punch this like get freaking interesting? It didn't. Let me see. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if I can find her Instagram real quick. I wasn't planning to, but I would love to just do a deep dive. Can anybody there find it? Let me see. Give me 1 second. I really want to see it. Friend. Let's see. She's 27. Her name is Zelly Timothy. Oh God. Oh, I'm gonna die. It's terrible. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Let's just do the deep dive. God. Okay. So couple red flags here. Let's go down the list. Okay. First things first, based in Atlanta and Los Angeles. There you go. Okay. Okay, that's strike one. You see, here's another problem. Can you guys see this? I saw it immediately. Sad. Who can see it? He says feminist is a cancer. Yep. Bingo. I'm so proud of you guys. You're so small. You guys are so smart. Supreme Cobra Commander, you're the winner. Shout out to you. He says it first. She's in the front taking the spotlight. Look at this. Okay. Look at this. He's there. She's standing in the front. See this leg forward? She cares more about the attention than she cares about him. 3 days ago, fam do so much better than there's the, yeah. Okay. He's kissing her from behind. Standing behind her again. Standing behind her there. Standing behind her there. This pose, too, is just red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Do I dare open her stories? God. Let me see what she has on her link tree. Oh, I see. Please don't. Oh no. Unlock my camera roll was one of her links. I can't pull that up because God knows. God knows. But just look at this, dude. Probably a BBL. Like, what is? Oh my God. It's just so sad. Mutilating her body, not taking care of herself. You know. Toxic narcissist. Again, here. There it is once again. Poor guy. I guess he never learns, man. It just shows you even these Hollywood celebrities can fall for it. Look at this. Like, bro.
Haram!
Come on. Oh, God. How do people even simp for this? This is so gross. Gosh. Just terrible. Just terrible. Again, here, look, her. There you go. He's looking forward. She's always looking at the camera. Always looking at the camera. Looking. No. It's just so sad to deal with this, bro. To see how much guys will tolerate and put up with. But this will drag you down. You know, this is a guy who is living in her frame. And then what happens is this too. So eventually what's going to happen is she's going to get tired of him not being a man and living in his frame. And she's going to dump him and move on if he doesn't actually get his balls back and, you know, be the man in the relationship. See this too? Not good. Getting on there, trying to dominating him. No. You see, absolutely haram, and just a trashy individual. You see, and this girl's in the spotlight, bro. This girl's in the spotlight. Yeah, Brienne Solis, shout out to you, sweetheart. She says, "This is giving me Amber Heard vibes." Yeah, bro. I mean, and again, like you guys, like for you guys who think you're bigger and better than the red flags that you can, like, you see this red flag. No, looks like she had a tummy tuck too because she was fat before. Yeah, she definitely had a tummy tuck. Without a doubt. You see she has stretch marks around, I can see them here, stretch marks around her stomach. Just another modern woman who prioritizes working on her ass more than working on her shitty personality. Shocker. See this, dude? This is like the ultimate hoe pose with her crotch open. Disgusting. I could smell the fish. Yikes. This is nasty. I'm going to vomit. You see this, guys? That is one of, like, that's just crazy. That's just crazy that this guy would even tolerate that. You know? Johnny L says, chill, Chad. They're both rising Sagittarius. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, and then so Jake tries to get, exactly, it's his own fault, to be honest. Yeah, there's a guy who has broken inner game. It doesn't, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. This guy is literally a celebrity, and he's tolerating this shit. Literally a celebrity. Oh my God, so gross. Ultra gross. Okay. The next one is pretty quick, but I just want to show you something that I noticed as well. Okay. This is a trend that I've noticed that's happening in the United States as well. Because when you have a nation of people with no accountability, take a look what we got here. A 31-year-old Colorado woman who admits to having sex with a 13-year-old middle schooler and having his baby won't face any jail time under plea deal. Okay. So here we have a post-wall woman who is getting rejected by man after man after man, to the point that now she has to become a literal sexual predator. She's literally a sexual predator to try and get a man in her life. That is what she has reduced herself to. Okay. Another example of one with broken inner game. And again, look, tattoo on the neck. You know, the symptoms are always there, guys. You know, society tells you not to judge a book by its cover, but 9 times out of time, when you judge a book by its cover, you're going to be right. Okay? You're going to be right. All right? So you might just think it's here, but this is not where it stops. Okay? A 45-year-old cheer coach charged with rape after allegedly having sex with her daughter's 16-year-old boyfriend 300 times. Okay. 300 times. Fat, out of shape. Obviously, something's a little off there. Okay. Number 3, 31-year-old, again, all post-wall. Where do you see like young women, like, 22, 23, 24 doing this? 31-year-old Connecticut lunch lady arrested after having sex with 14-year-old boy and sending him nudes. Okay. NYC teacher accused of sexual relationship with mentally ill 16-year-old student. Okay. And she's obviously past the wall as well. A teacher is under investigation in the Bronx and Staten Island amidst accusations she has a long sexual relationship with a mentally ill 16-year-old student at the school for children with special needs. She's literally fucking a retard. Like, look, here is the truth of the story right here.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
She hears retard alert and she fucking starts getting wet. Oh my God. And this is prevalent. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. This happened to me when I was in high school. My friend's mom, she was 39. Okay. And she liked me. And I was 18. I was a senior in high school. And she was hitting on me. And she was hitting on me and she was hitting on me. And eventually it got to the point where she was like, let's plan it out to meet. And, I pretended I missed the bus and I stayed at home. And then she came over to my house. She gave me a blowjob. And then, came in her mouth. She swallowed it. She drove me to Chick-fil-A and then dropped me off at school. Like these women are out there. I was 18 years old. I just turned 18, and she was divorced, had anger problems. Remember after she bought me a ticket to go to this WWF event, and then I didn't want to go because I kind of just felt weird after, and she blew up on me. She's like, I can't believe you made me spend this money. It was like a girlfriend blowing up on a boyfriend now that I look back on it. And, it was crazy. This shit happens all the time, man. This shit happens all the time. They try to paint women with this perfect brush in the States. And how's that working out for you right now? How is that working out for you? Okay. So, yeah, Nick N says, once you hit the wall, adapt, overcome, improvise. Bring back the witch trials. Burn these witches. Again, massive problem here. Massive problem. So let's take a look at this You know, again, post-wall inability, because a lot of modern women, and we're gonna jump into this next, okay? A lot of modern women, they want a relationship, but they don't have relationship skills. They don't know how to be feminine. They don't know how to help clean up the house. Okay. A woman who's not a good cleaner is not good for a relationship. Period. If a woman doesn't have a good nesting ability, she's constantly living in filth. Bro, the eggs are scrambled, mate. The eggs are scrambled. Pull the plug. It's over. Fucking call the doctor in. What's the time? Okay, this shit's dead. It's over. Call it, doc. Game over. Okay.
Shut up and take my money.
Ryan, the Eating Warrior, says, is this an issue in Japan as well? The women? No. I mean, I think there's been a couple. I mean, I don't know because I don't follow Japanese news like that. I do know like some Japanese male teachers do it to girls. But if women doing it to boys, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's far more prevalent in the States because these women are starved for masculine attention because no guy worth his salt wants to deal with it. You know, anytime you hear a woman saying like, oh, dating in your 30s is so hard. Dating in your 40s is so hard. Yeah, bitch, that's because you dropped the ball. You fucked up. You managed those eggs incorrectly, and here you are dealing with the scraps. But whose fault is it? Clearly yours. No shit. I have slept with women in their 30s. I've slept with women in their 40s. I've slept with women in their 20s. Let me tell you something. Team 20-year-olds, they got it going on. They're hot. They're tight. They're young. They're cute. Skin is nice. These grandmas in their 30s and 40s, I mean, you know, you better make it up with fucking phenomenal cleaning skills, massage skills, and so much more because you're not making it up for it in beauty, youth, and fucking just overall feminine energy. Okay. So this is wild. And again, take a look at them here. You know, I'll go big for you again. Hold on. So you see, post wall, fat, not that cute. She's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, she's cute. But you know, she was probably cuter when she was 21, not 31. You know, and obviously a loser, like 31-year-old lunch lady. Like, how have your decisions led you here, lady? Obviously Hamzilla here, right? Just 45-year-old. Yikes, McGikes. And then this one, Colorado woman having sex with a 13-year-old middle schooler and having his baby. So she was having sex with him and he was coming inside her and she was okay with this. She didn't think to fucking take birth control pill. She didn't think to get an abortion. She didn't think to take the day after pill. Yeah. But women, so stunning and brave. Oh, yes. Let's just endlessly jerk off women. That's what America needs more. Yeah, Christian says, get some water for those powdered eggs. You know it. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Elaine is in the house. She says, when I was 17, I dated an 18-year-old guy who told me he lost his virginity to his dad's friend. She was in her 30s. Yeah, no, listen, there are female predators out there too. But this is like, you see, like if you're normal, you don't need to like go into a younger dating pool of minors to get what you need. Okay. And that's why it's creepy. That's why when Eli Roth, the guy who's under fire right now, he used to be the head of like YouTube's like content policy. He's a homosexual and he was advocating for a dating app for boys that are under the age of 18, like a gay hookup app. He was advocating for that. And it's just like, when you hear that, you can clearly understand that person is sick. The motives are sick, and that person needs to be fucking quarantined. And I mean, if you want to do that to children, in my personal opinion, you need to be taken somewhere and shot. Like it needs to be legalized to like take you somewhere and kill you. If you want to be predatory in a sexual nature to minors, you just need to be taken somewhere and shot. That's just completely unacceptable. But that's what this guy, Eli Roth, he was supporting that and retweeting that shit on his fucking Twitter. You know? We got another super chat here coming in. Steelboy789. He says, and those guys probably praised for it, and it probably did have mental toll on them.
Shut up and take my money.
Honestly, it would for me for how ugly they are. Exactly. You know? Exactly. Anime Jesus does not approve. No, he does not. So, yeah, special place in hell for those folks. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, that's exhibit 2, Your Honor. Okay. So, again, they don't have proper inner game. They don't have proper relationship skills. They don't have the skills to take care of themselves because they're all getting fat and ugly in their 30s. Like I'm 37. I'm not fat and ugly. Count calories. Count calories. Go to the gym. Do some fasting. I look fantastic. I do not look 37. You're a woman, right? You claim to be better than men, so you should be doing better than me, right? So there's that. So in the same vein of women not having relationship skills and having an understanding of proper self-care, standards, and dignity, a big part of this red flag problem is body count. And I'm sorry to say that if there are any ladies in here with body count that's high, you got to deal with reality. Am I saying that you are a permanent like leper that must be cast out? No, I'm not. But, you know, some of these, like I was watching whatever podcast the other day. And when they went around the panel, actually, you know, let me pull that up real quick. Let me see if I can find that real quick. When he pulled it up and was talking about their body count, the numbers were just like unbelievable, dude. Let me see if I can pull up the transcript and do a control F search real quick. You guys want to hear this information? You have to bear with me. Give me just 1 segundo. Uno segundo. Oh, there's no timestamp on, or there's no transcript of this? Hold on. Really? That's not cool. Oh, wait. There's timestamps. Okay. Erroneous. Okay, here, let me just put this on the screen. Okay, let's see. Promiscuity versus cheating. Wait. Should body count matter? Okay.
Are they all hoes?
Okay. Just I wasn't planning to do this, but just bear with me. Let's watch this, okay? Watch this.
What does
Your
304s
chat
mean?
thinks so.
It means
Most of your
hoe.
podcast-
Oh,
it's like
I
public
keep
talk.
seeing that. Oh.
Well, I mean, we could, you know, assess the degree to which.
Whoa, it's
What
going
makes a
fast.
woman a hoe?
What?
Well, let's talk about body count.
There's a double standard. that's
What
going
is
to be-
that? What's
It is
That girl's so triggered.
okay. I'll go around the table. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
No.
No, the guy's body count.
No.
Okay. Let me just make the question a bit
So he's leading with saying, does body count matter? Does body count matter? And they're saying yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Majority of them saying no, right? Okay.
more precise. You take quarrel with men having caring about
Wait, do I have quarrel with someone else?
men do. There's
Mhm.
certainly reasons for this. Men do a matter to the bottom of about body count. Do you
For my body count being too high, or saying would I be upset?
count? Do you think that's a
It's just that when I was more, so that's why
I wouldn't take issue with it.
sport? Be a good sport. She answered.
gonna play the
What's your body count?
Okay.
Those who said body count,
Okay, so now he asked her.
what's your body count?
He asked her, what's your body count? Purple, or this girl, pink hair, right there. Pink and blonde hair. This chick right here. Okay. I don't know, my cursor's not showing, but anyways, she's on the far right. 30 seconds on the clock. What is her body count? Type it in the chat. Let's see how smart you are. Go ahead. I want to see. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Masculine mindset says 30-ish. Is that Harley Quinn? Might as well be. It's over 9,000. 300, 257, 45, 40, 200, 100, 264, 35, 75, 100, 75, over 9,000. She's a virgin. 80, 650 to 900. That's too much. 67. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's do a quick little Instagram deep dive, shall we? Let's just see if we can find her. I don't know. Maybe is this her? Let me see. No, but let's see what this one is. No, not her. No, not her. Give me a second. I'm just scanning the body count. I mean the body counts. I'm scanning these girls before I pull them up on Avery. She looks like a super white girl named Avery. Yep, that's her, Avery. Oh, apparently she has some clout or something. Okay. All right. So again, guys, when you see the red flags, okay, this is her. Apparently she's somebody. She's got this. Clearly a traditional woman. I mean, obviously inner game issues all over. I mean, the promiscuity, the tons of tattoos. I mean, like her pussy is like basically showing. You know, yikes, my yikes, bro. Yikes, my yikes, bro. Oh my god, look at this dude. You can be my Harley Quinn. Jesus Christ, bro.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, look, quality woman for sure. Oh look, what's. Oh yeah. Totally worthy to come home and raise my children. Oh god, looks terrible. She's old. So that's her. And then her buddy, I think it was this girl. Her too. Again, red flags galore, right? Crotch open body language to the world. Tattooed through the roof. And listen, again, yeah, the Shibari ropes too. Any girl that's really into like super bondage too, that's like massive red flag. So again, if you want to fuck this kind of girl, by all means, go have sex with her, fine. But you have to understand that anything more than that, you're just setting yourself up for a lifetime of hurt and failure. Okay. And again, getting into relationships with these kind of girls where oh yeah, Williams in the house. She's definitely a virgin. That's what I think so too. So, but you get into any kind of relationship with these girls, bro, it's only a matter of time before they start fucking your life up. And even these endless, like, sexual one-off encounters with these chicks, those start to fucking rub off on you as well. So let's go back to this video. Take a look real quick. Let's see what the body count is. $45. So anytime you hear a woman, I was going through a bad time, I was drinking a lot, I was using drugs a lot, there's usually a lot of dick that was going inside of her too. Oh, there's no sound? Oh, my bad, boys. Let's go. Okay, I'll rewind it.
Shut up and take my money.
Apologize for that, boys. I really loved a man that was seduced by a 45-year-old woman as a 16-year-old. He drank himself to death. Yikes. He was all work and no play. He just drank by himself. I didn't find out till the end. Sad, lonely women are dangerous. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's just fucking sad.
Form of self-harm. So that's why I wouldn't want to be judged, but I understand for them or what.
Like everybody has their boundaries.
Show of hands. Who says body count?
45.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. 45.
So she's 45 right there.
5. Okay.
Yes.
What about you?
I'm going to play the fifth on this one.
Come on. Be a good sport. Be a good sport. She answered.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't really know, and I'll tell you why. There was a lot of years that I was using and drinking. I'm like 2.5 years of sobriety.
Okay.
I'm proud of
And-
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thanks, man. So there's a lot of situations where I don't remember.
Sure.
You know,
Range. Do you want to give us a range? A guesstimate.
I'd say it's like 60.
If she's just thinking like off the top of her head, 60, oof, you know it's higher.
Stop the cap.
But it's okay.
Shut up and take my money.
That's that's the face right there. That's the face of modern feminism right there. Thaddeus Brown Walker, $5 super chat. When do kinks become red flags like choking other BDSM? Bro, normal girls don't like to be choked, bro. Normal girl, that creeps them out. That creeps them out. Some of them like to feel power. Right? But every girl that I know that's like heavily into BDSM or have some kind of kink like that, that something happened to them. Okay. Are good girls mostly vanilla because they're mostly inexperienced? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, bro.
60. Okay.
60.
What about you?
What's yours?
What's your body count?
What's yours? I'm curious.
Okay. There's a process to.
And big ups to Brian here. He put some. Listen, I give Brian a lot of shit. And I told him he's kind of a pussy, but I love him. He's a good guy, and he does well. But I gotta say, this is a great example right here of holding frame, and I'm proud of Brian. I feel like he's leveling up because, you know, when you start these kind of shows and you deal with like these crazy bitches every day, like it forces you to get red pilled. You become like Myron. You become dialed in like this. And I'm so proud of Brian and his evolution. You know, he's doing a great job. I gotta say, he's doing a good job.
What's your body count?
What's yours? I'm curious.
Okay. There's a process to this podcast. It's my show. I'm asking you guys individually. You're not going to do a reverse Uno. What's your body count?
Okay. Will you tell me afterwards? Because I'm curious.
Answer the question.
Okay, 14.
Okay.
Perfect example of holding frame. W. Brian, good work. It's a good one for you there, buddy. Proud of you. Proud of you. So she's at 14.
Into the mic, please. And you need to scoot the mic that way, please.
Okay. I'm not stating.
I thought body
She's huge.
count shouldn't matter.
She
then.
just
That's
she doesn't have sex with men. She just eats them.
not what I said. I said it's just a discussion between the partners.
That's fair. You're right. You're right. You did say that. Okay. So don't want to. Do you want to give us a range?
No.
Okay.
I can give you the fact that I was in a 7-year relationship and I was engaged, and that was
Okay.
majority
So
of
you
my
had
life.
sex at least one time. Good to know. Okay.
And then I just want to show you this too, how these girls market herself. So this is the reality of her. And then where is this pork chop? Right. And this is how she markets herself on Instagram. You see how you guys just can't be trusting Instagram? Okay.
Shut up and take my money.
Bro. Okay. If you swipe on this and that shows up, bro, she looks like Brian Urlacher from the 1980s Chicago Bears football team. She looks like the fucking Hammer. The Fridge. No, it's not Brian Urlacher. He wasn't from the 80s, but who was the guy? The Fridge from the fucking Bears back in the day. She is huge, bro. Huge. Huge. Are you kidding me? They need her on the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. But again, snap out of it. Wake up, boys. Look at this. You look so hot. It was amazing. I love how these chicks just gas each other up. You know, especially like this girl is actually hot, but she's gassing up this fatty. So funny, bro. So funny. Titty's a little too small for my liking, but hey, nobody's perfect.
Okay. What about you?
We're all doing this?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying just the people.
Oh, we
this-
got a donation here. Super chat came in here from new person, Miss Invisible, 1999. I'm not a guy, and I agree with you. I have horrible confidence and don't even like dressing nice because low self-esteem. But these women won't be able to have real love or a family of their own because of this lifestyle. Oh, that's so sad. I guarantee you're probably not that ugly at all. Send me a DM on Instagram, Hot Dude Life. I won't pull it up on the screen, but send me a picture. Let me see. I'll tell you if you're ugly or not. I mean, anybody who says they're really, really ugly, most likely they're not. Okay. But if you're ugly, I'm just going to block you. No, I'm just joking. But anyways, let's go back to here real quick.
Said body
Yeah, why
count
not?
didn't
We'll just go around the
matter.
table.
I would rather not say, but yeah, I don't know. I lost my virginity when I was 22, and I've been in one relationship. So
What? So it's
use that little thing you calculate. What did they do? Is they say multiply by 3? Use your little calculations and figure it
But-
out.
so it's low then.
Yeah,
What is it?
I'd rather. I just told you. I mean,
It's 1?
everyone has.
Is it 1?
Well, I said use the calculations. So like
So okay, so it's 3?
something like that.
All right, for sure. Fine. What about you?
I don't know. I don't sit around and count, but probably 20.
I don't know. Anytime listen, dude, I've been with chicks who thought they had the 20 body counts, and then we sat down and joked around, had a couple drinks, and then they started like going through it. And anything say like 20 or something, it's really like 30, 40, or 50. If they just think 20 off the top of their heads, dude, bro.
She belongs to the streets.
It's just, ugh. And the thing is this, again, if you want to pump and dump these girls, that's fine. Knock yourself out. But for relationships, for building something, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You pump them and you dump them because that's what they're good for. That's it. Building a family, building a relationship, all that stuff. No. No.
Okay. Sure.
4. Did it? Yeah.
4 there. Notice how she's the kind of girl too. Look at her. She's calm. She's reserved. She has a cross on her neck, right? Big difference there. Big difference.
I'm not gonna put it out there.
Range?
No,
Range?
No.
Come on. More than 10?
I'm not gonna give you.
Smart.
Yep, more than 10.
Haram!
So the thing is this, right? Here's what I'm talking about this. It's not to shame women. It's not to do anything like that. Okay? Let me catch this super chat real quick. Oma, tattoos with black hair just proved that the ROI on a woman that prioritizes alcohol and
Shut up and
drugs
take my money.
over their mental and physical health care are certified street walkers. That's right, Oma. You are 10,000 correct. 10,000% correct. You know, street walker confirmed. Okay. So let's talk about this real quick. So most women know that body count does matter. Okay. And I thought it was pretty interesting too. So we have 45, 60, 14 won't say, and then 24 won't say. Okay. But over 10 here. Okay. So look at how the girls are too. Like the red flags, massive tattoos, tits out, OnlyFans girl, high body count, tons of tattoos, masculine demeanor, OnlyFans girl, 60. This chick, 14. So sad to say, like 14's not bad for our day and age, but she's also looks super young. But also look, she's dressed very conservatively. Big girl. Listen, I'll tell you something. Most big girls are big because they have low levels of self-control. That's why they can't stop eating and all that jazz, right? Because they enjoyed pleasure. A lot of big girls too, they have high body counts because they just can't say no to dick. Her dressing promiscuously, also probably higher than she wants it to be. 20 here. And then 4, again, this girl's reserved. She was like pretty reserved the whole podcast. This girl's pretty. She's a little chubby, you know. She's definitely probably like 20 pounds overweight. Probably look good 20 pounds lighter for sure. But she's probably definitely clinically overweight. But again, you know, over 10, under the age of 25. I mean, what are you doing? Ernest Damien says, I responded to your poll the other day on Instagram because of the girl I knew that was a great girl when I met her. But once she started racking up bodies, she went downhill fast. I'm telling you, it scrambles their eggs. It's a scientific fact. You can sit there and deny, but the reality is reality. Okay. So I say all that to say this. This was actually leading to my next clip. So there is a girl on the gram. Okay. And I just want to show you this too. Like, this is the girl with 4 body count. Look at her Instagram. Look at the big difference here. So this is her Instagram, right? She has a Bible verse there. She looks like she might be like Kira Temzel. I don't know. She looks like I get Filipino. I don't know why I say Filipino. I could be wrong. You know, this right here, kind of not good.
Haram!
Why you got that? But, you know, more of a conservative Instagram for sure. Pretty tame. A lot of God stuff, you know. Nothing too bad, too over the top. Still too much for me to take someone like this seriously. But with a little bit of diet, a little bit of coaching, this one is a decent one. You can make something out of that. But, you know, you compare it to like, here, I got to, you compare it to this, right? This is the girl who claims she has low body count. But again, this is just
Haram!
no. Again, pump and dump, sure. Pump and dump, sure. But like, why do you have so many bikini? Like, is you a bikini model? I just don't get it. Why? Like, why did these girls have to like get naked? Did Daddy not give you enough love? And we're gonna cover that exactly. And then this one is just yikes. Like, come on. I love bananas. She just looks like, you know, she looks like she has a history. What's the body count here? Let's see. Well, 45 plus 60 is 100. And then these two, probably 50. This is probably like a 200 plus body count team right here. And so, I don't have a gripe with these girls, but when they say, oh, why don't any man want to marry me? Why can't I be in a relationship? Why can't this? Why can't that? I was like, well, because you're a hoe. And men don't marry hoes. We fuck hoes. We use them. And that's it. That's all you get. You get some dick and a swift kick in the ass, send you back to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
You might get a blanket because it's cold. Okay. Got a couple super chats coming in. Let me catch up with these. Is that a $5? Wait, where's that? Okay, no, $2 super chat here. Ryan says they're addicted to attention among other things. Yes, very, very true. Okay. Elaine says, I'm sorry, but my dad would beat the living snot out of me if I had photos like this on social media. I love it.
Shut up and take my money.
Cagney Macaulay, $5 super chat says social media is to women what porn is to men. Cagney Macaulay, that sounds like a very Irish name. Are you Irish?
Shut up and take my money.
Are you Irish, buddy? Irish, Scottish, definitely one of those two. Maybe British. Man, it's crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. Oh. So, yeah. Which one are you? I think he said Irish. Yeah, man. So this leads to my next one. So this is a girl who is very upset about the fact that the dating world it is the way it is. Okay. And the lack of self-awareness here truly is hilarious. But take a look here. Let's just give it. I'm going to play it through. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm going to play it through once, and I'll do a review.
Tall, conventionally good looking, aka
Is that loud enough for you guys? Seems like kind of low.
tall, conventionally good looking, aka I'd say like chiseled jaw lines, and guys who photograph really well, often white men. But it's still really off-putting sometimes to just hear this reconfirmed. My ex is within that category, and he was the person who I posted the video who went on 150 dates. Yesterday, I was with a couple of my guy friends who are pretty good looking guys, but they're 5'7", they're more, I'd say, average, and they are minorities. And we were having a conversation with him, and they were just joking and saying, oh, like it must be pretty easy, you know, for guys who are really tall and white like you. Is that true? And then he wouldn't respond at the time, but he kind of smirked. And then when we got back and it was just him and I, we had a conversation where I asked him about it. I was like, so is it true? And he said, yeah, so I'll put it this way. If I were to go on the apps tonight, this is like 10 o'clock, I would be able to get a date by tomorrow. And the whole air of this, the way it was said, the entitlement, the bragging nature, it was just so off-putting. But what was really sad about this is that, like, I know it's true and we all know it's true, right? Like, guys who are in their early 30s who look a certain way and are above 5'10" do really, really well in the new age of dating. They are able to just line up dates. And it doesn't really matter if the values don't match up, because, for instance, for him, he doesn't want to have kids. And you would think that'd be a big restriction, like he puts it on his app profile anyways, and especially in this area, which is in the South, where I think a lot of women conventionally want to have kids. But his last two exes, like, both want kids, and they still went on dates with him. And it's almost sadder to see like women just kind of tolerate this, because like attraction, and especially immediate attraction, is so difficult to find. And I, I'm certainly guilty of that myself. It's just, I don't know what the solution is to this, but certainly it's not to encourage entitled jerks like this in terms of their behavior, but it's also, again, just the world in which we live in. And this is why I think a lot of selfish behavior has come from men, in terms of, no longer feeling like they have to be a gentleman or really have to woo any women, because they don't like you. They just go back on and they'll find a date in the next hour.
Oh, a lot to unpack there. But again, you could take a look at her demeanor, and you could tell this is a girl. She's post-wall. Her peak attractive days are behind her, and now she's jaded and used up, and nobody wants her. Why? Well, because she is not aware of male nature, first and foremost. Okay, and I'll tell you this, ladies, for you that are watching, okay, guys that have choices, the best pussy is new pussy. So it doesn't matter if you're a 5 or a 6 or a 7. If a guy's never fucked you before, he wouldn't mind getting it in once or twice or 3 times. But if guys are consistently doing that to you, not committing, not putting a ring on it, guess what? You're dumb. You don't understand. You're just being used. You're just being manipulated. But because most modern women, what do? They lead with their sexuality. They lead with their looks. They don't develop a good personality. They don't develop good cleaning skills. They don't develop good organizational skills. They don't develop good conflict resolution skills. They don't know how to be tapping into their feminine, nurturing nature. They don't know how to do any of those things. So guess what? If you don't bring any of those to the table, and all you bring to the table are your good looks, which are a fading, declining asset, because guess what? You're the hottest right before we fuck you. After we fuck you, just a little less hotter, just a little less hotter, just a little less hotter. It goes on and on and on. You're the hottest before we fuck you. Okay? And if you don't get that, then you don't understand men. If you don't understand men, good luck. All right? So she doesn't understand men, and she doesn't have self-esteem, and she's now just super broken and mad and upset to the point that she's taken to TikTok. And then Robert Sekarak here says perfectly, LOL, right over her head. Right overhead. Morgan Jones says these women are legit retarded. If you have at least an average IQ, you learn these things by watching other people. Yet these women go in the same loop over and over and over again. Correct, Morgan. Correct. And she gets one of these.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Retard alert. You know? Yeah. Chitty right here says you just gave the women the game and they still not hearing you. No, because they're too caught up in the delusion. Right? I mean, shout out to God King Caesar. I'm a bulked black dude finally getting female attention. I mean, younger women, men to level up and keep women. Thank you, God King Caesar. Come to Tokyo and train me. Make me big and black and jacked like you. You look like you're gonna be a black Brawly. That'll be badass. Anyways, let's go. So I'm gonna replay this and I'm gonna give you my breakdowns now on her. Okay, so
tall, conventionally good looking, aka I'd say like chiseled jaw lines, and guys who photograph really well, often white men. But it's still really off putting sometimes to just hear this reconfirmed. My ex is within that category.
And a lot of these girls too, you know what they do? They'll just get fucking pumped and dumped by a guy, and they'll just be in a casual hookup situation, but they'll refer to the guy as their ex. And it's just like, no, it's not an ex. It's like a guy that was just your fuck buddy. He never called you his girlfriend. You never met his mom. You never met anybody important to him. Okay? You were just a hookup at best. But they lie. They lie to themselves. They lie to people like, oh, it's his girlfriend. Yeah, it was his girlfriend. Like, totally. Yeah. Like, we only dated for 4 months. And like, my longest relationship's only been 4 months. I'm like a total whore with like a 50 plus body count. But like, oh, no, he was my boyfriend for sure.
And he was the person who I posted the video who went on 150 dates. Yesterday, I was with a couple of my guy friends who are pretty good looking guys, but they're 5'7". They're more, I'd say, average, and they are minorities.
So they're 5'7", average, and minorities. Oh, so they're just like you. Because you were average. That frizzy hair, them fucking gang sign teeth you got going on there. These the old lady lines coming in already. You're average, lady. And she's like kind of like, you know, they're pretty good looking, except for like, you know, well, they're minorities, you know, the lesser people. So like casually racist in her fucking thing. Oh, you know, well, there's, you know, there's minorities, you know, fucking, you know, they speak like the hola, como estas, you know, that kind of weird minority talk. Fucking dumb bitch deserves the hell she lives in. You know, 5'7". What are you like, 5'1", 5'2", standing on your fucking chopstick shoes? Okay. And then not white, average. Yeah, average like you, bitch. A lot of these girls think like just because you get fucked by a dude that's really good looking, like, oh, I can get that kind of dude. No. Because if you could, you would have kept him. But you're a female loser. Remember, male loser is a guy that can't get women. Okay? A female loser is a woman who can't keep the guy she wants because she don't have the skills. Because a smart woman with her feminine game, she will ensnare a man in comfort and happiness. And that's how they lock a guy down. Okay? They're just minorities, you know, the lesser kinds.
And we were having a conversation with him, and they were just joking and saying, oh, like it must be pretty easy, you know, for guys who are really tall and white like you. Is that true? And then he wouldn't respond at the time, but he kind of smirked. And then when we got back and it was just him and I, we had a conversation where I asked him about it. I was like, so is it true? And he said, yeah, so I'll put it this way. If I were to go on the apps tonight, this is like 10 o'clock, I would be able to get a date by tomorrow. And the whole air of this, the way it was said, the entitlement, the bragging nature, it was just so off-putting. But what was really sad about this is that, like, I know it's true and we all know it's true, right? Like, guys who are in their early 30s who look a certain way and are above 5'10" do really, really well in the new age of dating. They are able to just line up dates. And it doesn't really matter if the values don't match up. Because for instance, for him, he doesn't want to have kids. And you would think that'd be a big restriction, like he puts it on his app profile anyways. And especially in this area, which is in the South, where I think a lot of women conventionally want to have kids. But his last two exes, like, both want kids and they still went on dates with him. And it's almost sadder to see like women just kind of tolerate this.
Because you know why women tolerate this? They don't tolerate this. They go and they're just as dumb as you guys. They think, oh, you know what? I'm going to change him. I'm going to change him. Just like you guys, you fucking wipe up some hoe, or you go out with a girl who's like fucking, you know, she's bad for you. She's a liar. She's fucking has a million body count. And you're like trying to like wipe up a hoe. And you're like, no, I can change her. I can save her. I can save her. I can totally save her. No, motherfucker, you need to save yourself from yourself and your own dumbass nature. I can change him. I'm me and my magic pussy. My pussy that's so magic that I gave it away to 50 plus guys and all of them ran away. Your pussy is man repellent. God.
Because like attraction, and especially immediate attraction, is so difficult to find.
Again, hilarious. Attraction, especially immediate attraction, is so hard to find. You fucking imbecile. That is the crux of all the fucking problem, dude. Looking for instant attraction. 9 times out of 10, instant attraction is a bad thing. Because you know what that really means? It means that your trauma is matching their trauma. That's really what it means. Searching for instant attraction. Don't want to work on it. Don't want to work on something, build something together. No, I need instant attraction. So hard to find. Oh my God. Why? Because you're watching all the fucking trash media, Disney media, all this shit that, oh yeah, like, yes, you too, snaggletooth Asian girl, can find the perfect 6 foot tall white man who's rich and jacked and has a big dick and he likes you and he never makes you mad and he always gives you an orgasm and you never have a fight and he pays for everything and you're a girl boss and he helps you start a business and now you're a celebrity. Now you have beautiful kids and now you just have everything in the world and the world is just a perfect happy fairy tale, changing the course of everything to please you. Sorry, I didn't get the memo. Jeez, I better get in line. What should I do? Teach your body language?
And I'm certainly guilty of that myself.
Certainly guilty of that yourself. That's why you're post-wall and single. Again, broken inner game.
It's just, I don't know what the solution is to this.
Clearly don't. You know what the solution is? Staying in your lane. Getting someone equal to you in attractiveness. Stop thinking you deserve the top just because you're getting pumped and dumped by chads.
Certainly, it's not to encourage entitled jerks like this.
Certainly not to encourage entitled jerks like this. She's like, okay, well, I'm not going to encourage this, okay? But like, yeah, I know it's the first date, but yeah, I'm not going to encourage this. I never do this. This is my first time doing this, I swear to God. And like, you really need to change. Like, I'm just, okay, I'm ready. But I'm not encouraging this. Like, dude, the number one way that you encourage a man is to give him pussy. That is like the number one way to positively reinforce male nature. Give him pussy. You want a guy to do something, give him pussy. And that's exactly what they're doing. It's hilarious, right? And the lack of awareness, the delusion is so, it's palpable, bro. Palpable. It's so funny. It's so funny. And then that's what feminism is. Because you know what? The thing is, when you're a girl and all you really do bring to the table is pussy, then, guess what? All the other girls are bringing pussy to the table too. And guess what? Your pussy, it's going to get stale after a while because That's just male nature. That pussy's we're gonna get tired eventually, especially if that's the only thing you're bringing to the table. And if it's pussy with a side of headaches, guess what? I'll go find some pussy with no headaches out there. It's there. Believe me, it's there. But
Shut up and take my money.
They don't get it. Steel Boy 789 199 super chat 200,000 subscribers tonight. Changed profile pic after bullied me. Good. You changed the anime picture, right? Good. I don't know. Let's see. Are you guys make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Let me see what we got here. We're at 199,060 subscribers. So I need 940. Probably by tomorrow, I'll have 200,000 subscribers. So big ups to me, MLD. Right? You know? So shout out to me. Ready for y'all to send me $200 super chats when I get to 200,000 subscribers.
This in terms of their behavior, but it's also, again, just the world in which we live in. And this is why I think a lot of selfish behavior has come from men in terms of, no longer feeling like they have to be a gentleman.
No, we don't. You know why guys don't feel like they need to be gentlemen? Because we don't need to. Because the majority, dude, modern women, bro, they give pussy away so quickly. So quickly. And then guys will take it, but in our mind, we're like, bro, this girl's hoe. She let me fuck her on the first date. No condom. And we go and tell our guy friends and we laugh about it. That's the truth. For the dudes that do get pussy, we're like, she let you hit her raw? Oh, dog, you're gonna die. You got AIDS. That's what we do behind the scenes, So there's that. It's funny.
And or really have to woo any women because they don't like you. They just go back on and they'll find a date in the next hour.
Yeah, exactly. Because modern women had flooded the market with pussy. Pussy's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. So this is another example of a girl who's upset, not doing introspection. What is she doing? She's doing a 2-minute and 20-second long video on herself, crying about what's going on with the state of men. Not, why do I keep going for these men? What's wrong with me? Why don't the guys want to keep me? What am I doing wrong? No. The men are wrong. The whole world is wrong, and you're right. It's a big conspiracy against you. It's a conspiracy. All right. We got another one here. 2 more. The last one is the fucking craziest one. And I'm actually the last one is crazy. Actually, for the last one, I got to prep the iPad, actually. I didn't charge it. Let's see. It's a new iPad, though. How are we looking? 70%. We're good to go, baby. We're good to go. Look at my ballin' iPad, bro. Casually just leaving this thing. iPad Pro. This thing's pretty fun. Yeah. Being a gentleman to a hoe. Here, let me get that door for you. Casey James says, congrats on the upcoming 200K. I was here for 22K. You deserve, brother. Hey, doing a 10X. Hey, just sit tight. We're getting to 1 million on this channel. Sit tight. I'm going to go. Listen, you think I'm fucking joking. I'm going to get to 1 million. If I play my cards right, by the end of this year. By the end of this year. Okay. Take a look here at what we have. A woman decided to beat herself with a hammer to frame her boyfriend for domestic abuse. And guess what? It did work. He got in trouble for domestic abuse until her best friend leaked this video. Take a look here.
Do your forehead again.
Can't. That hurt.
One more. Nope. What are you gonna do if he's lying and you're just abusing yourself for no reason?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be ready.
Yeah.
Cheesy marks.
It's red. Do your forehead one more time.
Man, it hurts.
Let me see you do it again. I can't deal with you.
I just love how addicted they are to social media too. Her friend is filming her do this, and she's on her phone, probably checking social media as she's doing this. It's just hilarious, the state of these fucking broken women.
Hit your knee.
No. I ain't no badass.
Hit yourself in the forehead.
No.
I can't deal with you.
I always win when I play dirty. Same spot hurts.
You know, again, somebody hurt, somebody damaged, somebody who is vindictive. You see, this is what happens. Like, it starts by ignoring those little red flags at the beginning, and then you get into the relationship, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going.
Shut up and take my money.
And then eventually, you got yourself a false accusation. You got yourself money missing out of your bank account, and so much more. So again, when you take the opportunity to stop and study your inner game, knowing thyself and working on it, then you will be understanding how to perceive people with broken inner game. And then when you go on dates and you meet girls, you're going to be able to really quickly identify who's fucked up and who is not. Okay. And Lord have mercy, that is a problem. But the dude did get in trouble, but eventually he was exonerated of the charges due to that video being leaked. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about here is there's a streamer out there. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to this. There's a lot of streamer fucking drama lately. There is a streaming girl out there. She calls herself Lav, right? And you know, she is a streamer who is a woman who is seriously distressed, a mentally toxic individual, and someone who is just clearly traumatized. And what we're going to do is go into the depths of why and how she's so traumatized, what the real case of it all is, and just you know, how she's just made trouble, extreme amount of trouble. Okay. So first I'll show you a couple things here on her. This is her Instagram right here. Okay. So this is her. So obviously, right off the bat, see a satanic tattoo on her left shoulder. Believe the red flags, boys. Okay. Here she is holding a fucking dildo. Highly sexualized profile. Stuff like this, which is just like yikes. And then stuff like this also. When you see a woman that's like hype, like when you can see like the little hairs of her pubic hair and
Shut
stuff.
up and take my money.
Like anything that's hypersexualized like this is really a sign of somebody who has dealt with some sort of sexual trauma or some type of some kind of daddy issues. And so I'm going to play a clip here. And what's crazy, this girl has a freaking whole community following her as well. But I'm going to play a clip. And she's also a feminist. Shocker. Are we really just shocked at this chick, right? Women who are like deeply, deeply embedded in the feminist ideology typically have a history of a man abusing them.
Shut up and take my money.
Or some kind of, problem. Okay. Deep psychological trouble. Okay. So I'm going to pull up this clip and then I'm going to explain it in depth. So here is, here's another, actually, let me read the super chats real quick. RSX32A, is it ever possible to have too much money, muscles, game frame? No. I mean, muscles, yeah, maybe like if you get like, like bodybuilder status, just too much. Like you don't need to be that. You just need to have more muscle than the chick. Like, that's basically it. You want to look like, I mean, ideally you want to look like Spider-Man, like that lean build. If you want to look like Thor stuff, but there's no reason to like go to those extreme lengths of like getting super, super jacked just for pussy. Like there's better things you can do with your time. Just learn the game. Just learn how to talk. You get them all the pussy you want. Thaddeus Brown Walker, $5 super chat. Fresh and Fit, talk about genuine desire and first date lays not being a bad thing, but how long would you say good girls wait before allowing sex? I don't know, man. If they really like you, they're gonna want to have sex during the first date. But girls actually have some standards and dignity, right? These chicks will typically, they're fucking, they won't just have sex with you or a stranger. They'll take time to get to know you. You know what I mean? They'll develop their feelings for you, and then, they'll sleep with you. So let's take a look here at this crazy bitch's fucking Instagram here. Okay, so this is actually a clip from her on TikTok. Take a look.
Sometimes I be talking and a lie just and I'm like, girl, did you really just, we didn't mean that? That's not real, sis. You're crazy though.
So when she's talking about like, just can't being in control of her ability to tell the truth, she's just lying and stuff like that. That's a massive red flag. But I saved this part for last because it's like seriously the most disturbing part. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. So she has been predatory on two different streamers. Destiny, which he's known for having sex with girls and giving some of his clout away to them. And then Hassan Piker. So take a look here. I'm just going to show you a little bit of a breakdown of what happened with her. And then the most crazy part is at the end when she confesses openly about her trauma. Take a look.
Like a person saying insane shit. I looked her up. I was like, who the fuck is this? Do I know this person? And I looked and I found that we had DMs. Okay. Like that she had DM'd me. And I'm saying like impressive. What other hidden skills you have? I'm like little flirtatious. I have the power to get random men and DM from the bath to flirt with me. With great power comes great responsibility. I hope you're using it for good. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm very reckless with this power. So far, so good, to be honest.
No
Good to hear I'm not
way.
fucking this up. I think we accidentally met in 2018 while you were on a FaceTime with bleep. I feel like I'm not making this up. It was brief. I haven't even an ounce as hot as then I am now. So you're off the hook if you don't remember.
She texts me.
So she's immediately DMing Hassan, trying to get into his DMs, saying that I use my powers, my seduction powers, for evil. Okay, now here is Destiny reading his part as well.
Out of nowhere, December 14th, 2021. Watching your stream feels like I'm watching my history teacher teach a lesson in a very naughty way, or maybe like a really passionate government teacher. Either way, I'm wet. That was her first 4 text messages to me on December 14th, 2021. She's clearly hitting on me. Oh, and then I type out, why am I even doing this? Some older person who's using leverage. Oh my God, what a weird foreshadowing of everything. What a strange text. I'm sorry. She said, we can fight on a call or voice memo. I say, fuck you. If some older person is using leverage or the position of power to get with some younger person who doesn't know better, then obviously that's a yikesy situation. She says, maybe. I say, I just want someone to take advantage of and abuse me. Okay, is that too much to ask for? Where's my sex fairy? Smiley face. She says, I just know that I've been 16 and talked my way into a lot of older men's pants.
That's like a big thing for me.
I've been 16 and I've talked myself into a lot of older men's pants. Okay. So now she's saying, now this is the girl here herself. She said, this is a big thing for me. Now watch this clip here. Okay.
Older men's pants.
That's like a big thing for me, is I need to make men obsessed with me. I need to have that power over them. No matter how many men I make obsessed with me, the hole will not fucking fill. It won't. It's always there's always another guy that I have to make my project. There's always another person I need to make obsessed with me. It will not fill. My whole life I'd spent, being like, oh, if I find the perfect man who loves me, everything will be okay. He'll save me from myself. And then I found the perfect man and I'm like, oh, fuck. I still feel it. So what that tells me is it's an internal issue.
So I'll play it one more time. Pay attention. Just listen up.
Pants.
That's like a big thing for me, is I need to make men obsessed with me. I need to have that power over them. No matter how many men I make obsessed with me, the hole will not fucking fill. It won't. It's always there's always another guy that I have to make my project. There's always another person I need to make obsessed with me. It will not fill. My whole life I'd spent, being like, oh, if I find the perfect man who loves me, everything will be okay. He'll save me from myself. And then I found the perfect man and I'm like, oh, fuck. I still feel it. So what that tells me is it's an internal issue.
So let's talk about this. Okay. So she says that she uses her powers of sexuality as a woman, right, to seduce men and to feel powerful over them, right? So we're going to break that down. Okay. So what that translates to do is first and foremost, that is a form of trauma. Okay. She has some kind of subconscious unresolved trauma going on inside of her. Okay. And so okay. So okay. Like, let's just say, where's this? Okay. So this is your heart. Okay. This is representing your mind, your heart, your game, your overall mental state of well-being. Okay. And so when you have trauma that is typically happening in your life, right? Typically, you're going to feel a hole. You're going to feel empty. You're going to feel a lack of something. And what this is as a child, you were not properly loved and cared for and given enough comfort and safety and support from your parents. And this stunts your development psychologically, This stunts your development emotionally. This leaves a void, okay? And the void calls to be filled, okay? So what does she say? She says, I need power over men. Why would somebody want power? Okay. Because they feel powerless. So I'm not a psychologist and expert. I'd have to talk to this crazy bitch. But if I were to put my money on it, I believe that this is some sort of sexual trauma from a man. I think she has some kind of sexual trauma from a man, and that is what this is. Okay. So the healthy way to handle this is to go to therapy. My choice. I mean, there's a myriad. You know, you could take Paul likes to say, you can take a multi-step approach, multi-angled attack, eclectic approach to it, and get it solved. Hypnotherapy, guided psilocybin mushroom trips, talk therapy, CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. The list goes on. There's a bunch of opportunities there. However, she didn't decide to do that. And she was probably not aware until recently because she got herself, quote, the perfect man, and she's still doing this, right? And she was saying, no matter how many men she had power over, right? She would kind of do it and do it. And guess what? It alleviates it for a little bit, but what happens is there's a hole and it just leaks out the back. And then you have to keep on pushing this in, okay? And this is what happens when you have broken inner game. This is what happens when you have broken self-esteem, when you have a hole inside yourself, when you feel you need something externally to make you feel good internally. Now, people do this with drugs. People do this with alcohol. People do this with food. People do this with gambling. People do this with prostitution. They do it with video games. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay. And so what's happening right now is she is really looking at the situation she has with her life. And she is just not, she's realizing that she's not going to change anytime soon. She realized that she's continuing down this fucking path, right? And so, shucks, did I close that? Give me a second. I want to play the clip again. Okay, here we go. So here, I'll play the clip again. And this is her, and it's pretty sad because she's obviously a very attractive girl. She's got small titties, but nobody's perfect. Take a look here, and we'll watch again.
And talk my way into a lot of older men's pants.
That's like a big thing for me is I need to make men obsessed with me. I need to have that power over them. No matter how many men I make obsessed with me, the hole will not fucking fill. It won't. It's always there's always another guy that I have to make my project. There's always another person I need to make obsessed with me. It will not fill. My whole life I'd spent, being like, oh, if I find the perfect man who loves me, everything will be okay. He'll save me from myself. And then I found the perfect man and I'm like, oh, fuck. I still feel it. So what that tells me is it's an internal issue. And so I'm just sublimating it.
Okay. Sublimating it. Okay. So she's like I said, she's using, seducing men as a way to kind of cope with this. Okay, and this is the same kind of women, who become strippers, become sex workers, you know, who become all these negative things. Because hold on. Go back to my drawing here. One second. I don't know why it's not connecting now. Maybe I'll have to finally cave and buy the paid version. I don't even know how much a paid version is. Let's use some super chat money. One second. I want to pull this drawing back up. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's go back to the drawing. So again, statements made. I need power over man, right? So she had been experiencing a feeling of powerlessness. What I believe is that it was probably some form of, you know, sexual trauma from men, because also when these people do this stuff, they overly sexualize themselves. And she clearly over sexualizes. I mean, she's sitting on the stream with her legs wide open. She's texting men these hypersexual things. She's a very sexualized individual. Okay. And she might be, and she's leaning into that. So that being said, you know, it's just like, it's clearly a big problem. And but the average guy though, they're super simps. They don't see this. All they see is like, oh, she's a hot girl. She's a hot girl. Why? Because their inner game is broken too. Because when I see that girl and I look at her, I think to myself, like, bro, that chick will ruin my life if I got involved with her. And honestly speaking, she needs to get some fucking therapy. She needs to be quarantined. She needs to be taken away from all people, social media, everything, because she is a fucking menace to society. And if you look at her Twitter, it's all very man-hating. She writes that I'm a feminist. You know, anytime a woman is like vehemently a feminist and has like this low-key man-hating stance, some kind of man abused her or touched her or did some shit at some point in her life that traumatized her, and she didn't do the work internally to heal herself, and therefore she is vilifying men and projecting this villainy onto all men. And a lot of these women turn this shit into activism. And then what you look at in a bunch of the feminist groups is a bunch of fucking women that hate men getting together and like trying to like politicize it nowadays. But if you ever dated a good girl, you ever dated a normal girl and she like doesn't hate men, she typically has a good relationship with her dad. She typically is not crazy like this. And those women are good ones for relationships. But this woman right here, like I said, I wasn't even planning on doing this, but dude, there's so many broken women nowadays. Like I just saw this. And I was just like, oh, fucking hell. And I just thought, like, you know, honestly, it's like terrible as that. I was like, this is going to be great content, but it's going to be very good because I'm going to be teaching people about these kind of things, because this is a gigantic problem in our modern culture. And you have to be careful. You have to be careful with these kind of girls because they will ruin your life, gentlemen. They will ruin your life easily. Okay. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching today. And don't forget, if you want to learn about this and more, especially for yourself, we are launching this on the 30th with Inner Game Healing. Go to innergamehealing.com, put your best email address in here, and get on the waiting list. Once again, I'll tell you, you get all of these crazy amount of benefits and so much more when you sign up for the Inner Game Healing Summit, which is going down starting with enrollment on March 30th. You get, oh, what's going on there? Computer's tripping a bit. Okay. You get 20 webinars covering various techniques of healing your inner game, a year-long Telegram chat, and a brotherhood of accountability, access to psychological experts in the course, and a video course for maintaining mental health habits. Okay. Again, you get access to the entire year because you sign up on the 30th. We have a 5-day enrollment period. After that, you just close. You can't get in. You have to wait till quarter 2. The quarter 1 enrollment period will be $297. You get access to quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That's what you get. All for just $297. You wait to quarter 2, you're going to have to pay more. And you have to wait and just going to delay your self-improvement. The schedule is looking really good so far. Again, day 1, we are launching April 10th, the Mental Framework for Success by MLD. Day 2, April 11th, Identifying Your Inner Game Problem by Paul from Apex Mindset. Day 3, April 12th, How to Heal Your Core Trauma at Home with Ryan from InnerMasculine.com. Day 4, April 13th, Mastering Inner Game for Abundance in Dating and Business by Justin Mark. And day 5, April 14th, Understanding Frame and Self-Talk by Wraith. You get all this and more, but you got to go to the website right there, innergamehealing.com. Get on the website, get on the waiting list. We got a lot packed for you this week. Remember, Friday, we're doing double free consultation Friday. Free consultation Friday in the morning, free consultation Friday at night with my special guest, Mama MLD. She'll be off screen, but she'll have headphones. She'll have a microphone. She'll be chiming in, giving you some good old-fashioned wisdom. We're going to help as many people as possible. Until then, you guys have a great night. Make money, make muscles, learn game,